An Atlanta man has figured out how to never eat again.
Should we join him?
Let's talk about that.
I'm Rhett.
And I'm Link.
And we're from Omaha, Nebraska. Good mythical morning.
A good mythical morning.
This episode is brought to you by Catulas.com. You've heard of them before because we've talked about them a lot. Go to their website and get a free catalog. Ladies and gentlemen, it's free and it will sustain you. If you're not happy with the catalog, well, A, you can just say, well, it was free. B, you can be happy with the things that are in the catalog. That's the point. Read it on the toilet. That's what I recommend. Okay.
But you should buy the stuff in there.
Well, yeah, you should do that as like a plan B.
Okay, there's a guy from Atlanta. He's 24 years old. He's a software engineer. His name is Rob Reinhardt.
Rob Reinhardt.
Yeah, you know him.
Never heard of him.
And he basically decided that eating was kind of a waste of time and money. And so he decided, you know what I want to do for efficiency's sake is I'm going to create this mixture that has all the essential ingredients that I need as a human to get by. Something that you could live off of exclusively. A mixture.
We're talking like a milkshake, basically?
Yeah, well, that's kind of
a life shake.
That's kind of what it looks like in the picture.
Has he branded it? Does it have a title?
Soylent.
Oh, really?
So, if you know anything about science fiction movies from the past starring Charlton Heston, you know about Soylent Green.
It's people!
Yeah, and not just to spoil the entire movie, but...
Spoiler alert.
Soylent Green is people.
Listen to me, Hatcher. You gotta tell him Soylent Green is people!
So the question that, in my mind, just right off the bat is, why, Ron? Rob?
Or, yeah, ask anybody. It doesn't matter. We'll ask you. Why you?
Why Rob Reinhardt?
Why would he do this?
I mean, because that just calls a lot of things into question. Because I'm just asking, is Reinhardt Soylent people? I don't know. Maybe it is.
Okay, well, first tell me what's in it, if he's saying it's not people, and then we can talk about the ramifications and the justifications for such an effort.
Now, first of all, basically what he has gone and done is he has sourced all these essential ingredients, like pure ingredients, like down to the molecule. And, So basically he has like straight carbohydrates. He's got protein. I don't know.
Cholesterol, sodium, potassium chloride, fiber, calcium, iron. Lots of... so it's like a multivitamin.
And then it has like vitamins.
It's like a multivitamin, but it also has fat in it and... carbohydrate. It has everything you need to survive.
And basically, he said the way that he did this is he did an analysis of himself, like his blood and some different levels, so that he could then create his Soylent to match his needs. And then he started eating it exclusively, or drinking it, or I don't know how. Yeah, drinking it exclusively for 6 weeks. And during that time, he had to adjust the formula a little bit because he put a little too much of something in there, and it got sick. But now he went for 6 weeks with eating this stuff exclusively. But now he says that
he didn't die.
He said he felt great and all his levels were great. And now he is eating a regular meal once or twice a week, which I kind of feel like is just a total cop out.
What's the point?
Because it's like I thought this was about never eating again, but apparently it's about not eating as much. But the point is that you can survive
because of the convenience of it. And the cost of it? Is that those were his justifications?
Here's what he says.
This is not a weight loss type of thing, right? I just want to clarify.
He says, it tastes very good. I haven't gotten tired of the taste in 6 weeks. It's a very complete sensation. It's more sweet than anything. Eating to me is a leisure activity, like going to the movies, but I don't want to go to the movies 3 times a day. I think Rob, whatever his name is, he's confused a little bit, don't you think? Because eating isn't like going to the movies, Rob. Eating is amazing.
If I could, I kind of think, yeah, what you're saying is, if you could go to the movies 3 times a day, wouldn't you do it?
Well, if it was maybe a short film.
If they were good movies.
Yeah.
And they were quick. If they were like 30 minutes and you could get the same amount of enjoyment, I would definitely do that.
And if it gave me nutrients, if the movie gave me nutrients at the same time giving me enjoyment, which is what food does.
I mean, let us know what you think in the comments. Would you go without food if you could do it? No, I would clearly not go without food, but for the same reason that it's weird because he says it takes up time. it's a leisure activity, like going to the movies. Well, that's the reason why I wouldn't want to give it up, because it's something that I get to look forward to. Like, I get up in the morning and like me and Lando, first thing Lando says to me is, I want some cereal. You know, I'm like, yeah, me too, man.
Well,
that's the reason I get out of bed in the morning.
Your
to
other
eat cereal.
son, your other son, Lincoln is his name.
Yes.
Just the other day, he and Locke had come back from, they do the once a week school thing together.
Yep.
It's a little bit weird, yeah, whatever. So they're homeschooled and they go to school once a week. You figure it out.
It's a pretty sweet deal.
But anyway, so they got back from school and Lincoln was sitting on our couch. I was like, Lincoln, what's your favorite part of the day? What's your favorite part of school? And he was like, he was like, lunch?
Yeah.
It's
Me
like,
too, buddy.
bingo, buddy. That's how I felt about it when I was your age.
That's right. You get to hang out with people. You get to have
Square
conversations.
pizza?
It is a form of entertainment to eat. Why deprive yourself of that? I mean, it's not like sleep. Like when you're sleeping, you gain things that your body needs, but you're out. I mean, you don't remember it. So if I could go without sleep, I think I would do that. I would never go without eating. No.
If I had to choose, definitely between not eating anymore or not sleeping anymore, and all my needs would be taken care of. Without a doubt, I would get rid of sleep because I could do twice as many things.
You could even eat more.
Yeah. I could stay up all night eating.
3 more meals.
Right. 6 meals a day.
Yeah, it'd be great.
And I'd be coming up with all kinds of... I'd live 2 lives.
What? Like a different family type scenario?
No, not different family, but there would be the nighttime Rhett. And there would be the daytime Rhett. And the nighttime Rhett would be inventing things and like being a superhero. And the daytime Rhett would be like coming and hanging out with you.
Well, if I was a nighttime Link, I definitely think I would probably still take naps. I do like naps.
No,
and
but
I
you
wouldn't
lose the need for it.
I wouldn't hang out with you because it's healthy for us to spend some. We can't spend every waking hour together if every hour is waking.
We need separate night lives.
Yeah, we do.
When we begin to not sleep anymore, we need to develop 2 separate lives.
Yep.
Maybe.
Night Link and Night Rhett.
Night Link and Night...
Don't even know each other.
You know what? Night Link and Night Rhett. In fact, even in the night versions of us, your name gets to go first. I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Night Link and Night Rhett because...
But we're never together.
Yeah, I know.
Seems kind of like
it's a comic book. It's a comic book that's a double feature. The first half is Night Link and all his stories. The second half is Night Rhett and all the stuff that he does at night.
And you get to write them.
And
so go for it.
And then like
Adventures of Night Link and Night Rhett. We're like going around doing things. We never cross paths, but we know about each other.
And once a month in the comic book, we meet each other just in passing.
I think
at night.
Well, every morning we meet each other when we become the day versions of ourselves, and then we do what we do.
But at night we meet each other again once.
Like strangers
in the night.
Ships in the harbor. What's the saying?
Please draw this ridiculous idea. Submit it to the community, RhettandLinKommunity.com.
I think this is a fan fiction opportunity.
Night Link and Night Rhett.
I think fan fiction gets questionable pretty
What
quickly.
does your costume look like?
Keep it
because
appropriate.
you need to give people some direction.
Lots of skins, different animal skins.
I wear all red. And you know why?
Because your name is Red.
No.
Night Red.
Because you remember how when we used to go to the gate over there at Keith Hills Country Club and we would set off fireworks next to the guy?
Yeah.
Don't do that. Don't try that at home or at the gate at Keith Hills. Scott Ladner. You remember Scott Ladner that lived down the road?
He told you don't wear black.
He said they all dressed like ninjas when we went to do the fireworks.
Yeah.
And he said, if you wear black at night, you'll be seen in the darkness because you're darker than the dark. Real ninjas wear red because it blends better with the dark.
That's totally not true.
And for my entire life, I've been convinced of this truth. So I'm just going to roll with it. I know it's not logical. Night Rhett wears a red ninja outfit.
Well, I'm just going to wear skins because I want to be warm. It gets cold at night. Even around here, it's known to get cold at night. And the last thing I want is to be cold when I'm out doing my night stuff.
So while you're thinking about that, I will say, Rob, one of the things that I do think seriously, this is the guy who was interviewing him for BuzzFeed or wherever this is from. I don't know where it's from. We'll put that in the description. He says this could potentially help with world hunger. And that's true because this guy has developed something that if you're not in a place,
I get it. If you're hungry,
we live a privileged life. The fact that we can make decisions about what we want to eat, that's a great thing.
Yeah,
we
drink the Soylent slurry and you're good to go.
This dude could be onto something. He could get hooked up with the United Nations, seriously. Something like UNICEF, and this guy could have but he got to change the name. You can't call it Soylent. I mean, think about the news reports. Man, feeds all of sub-Saharan Africa with Soylent. That doesn't, you need a better name, Rob.
What about slurry?
No, that's bad too. It needs to sound like something you want to eat. Slurpee?
Slurpee is already taken. Not with 2 E's, I think it's taken.
Oh.
Well, you know what?
That, Rob.
Night Rhett and Night Link can think about that independently.
How
How did we get on the whole Night Link thing from having a pill or a slurry where you don't have to
Because we
eat?
would rather go without sleep than without food.
Okay.
You know what? There should be a diner that we meet at night. But we don't sit together. We sit across from each other and sort of... How's it... I just acknowledge you.
We're not like fighting crime, are we?
I am. I'm doing all kinds of stuff.
You said you're inventing stuff.
I'm inventing things and I'm fighting crime. Link invents the pancake. Whoa, you invent the pancake at night.
The night. Don't talk to me. It's Night Link. It came out in the day one time. Got a new thing. I'm going to the patent office later.
I'm going to act like I don't know you.
Yeah, just listen now. I'm going to tell you. Got a new patent on this thing called the...
What is it? Oh, I don't know you.
The and cake. Circular. It's like a waffle, but it's flat and it's smooth. What an and cake.
You should add a P to the front of it. Trust me.
You're just trying to get in on this thing, huh?
I'm just trying to give you some friendly advice.
Night Rhett, hey. Not helping with Night Link's patent.
I wasn't here, though.
Pancake. I like that.